Hey there guys, welcome back to Martin Harmon Art TV. So in today's video I'd like to talk about my art project I just did in Skagastrond Iceland called Memories of Skagastrond Iceland. So yeah, let's get to this. So did you know there is a village, a small village in the north of Iceland called Skagastrond? And it was here that I created a series of travel postcards that responded to the landscape in that area. So yeah, I'm really excited to show you this project. It's been in the making for around about 3 and a bit weeks, less than a month. And I created it, like I said earlier, during an artist residency. It was like an adventure, you know. It was, I was out there for 3 weeks, roughly in this isolated area in Iceland in the north. And there was like snow, ice, rocks, water, mountains, just in this location. It was like being in an icy desert, and the weather just changed like dramatically every day. Like one day it would be snowing, next day the snow would disappear, the next day it would be icy, next day the ice would disappear, next day it would be windy and you couldn't even walk outside. Like literally couldn't walk outside, otherwise you get like blown away by the wind. It was that crazy. Like fierce storms. It was crazy, you know. You imagine like being in Antarctica. It kind of felt like that, even though I've never been to Antarctica, but I've seen like it on the media, and it just kind of reminded me of that experience. But anyway, yeah, I decided to create a series of travel postcards responding to this area, and I'm really excited to show you the finished pieces. So let's have a look. In total, I have a series of 12 postcards that I created. Each postcard comes in this plastic packaging with a brown envelope. And of course, the postcard painting. So that's just one of them in the series. But yeah, they're really surreal. And then on the back, you got the design where you can place your stamp, the address, and your own personal message. And they've all been hand painted by myself, and using acrylic paints on watercolor paper. But yeah, I created these cards just to respond to the landscape, because the landscape was just so surreal. Like I mentioned earlier, there was just so much, snow and ice and mountains, and also I noticed a lot of black and white colors in the landscape. There was a lot of black sand on the beaches, and white, obviously, like the space and the snow and the ice in the landscape. So I tried to really respond to that and then bring my own imagination to the landscape. So in a lot of these postcards, I'm kind of using space, if you can just about see, to like pull the eye into the landscape. So yeah, I'm really pleased with how these turned out. When I was making them, I was setting out to make something, even though they're small, I wanted to make them really impactful. I wanted to cram as much detail into the finished piece. And then it just pops back into this plastic package. Like that. That's how it, it's kind of finished. That's the finished piece. That's how it comes in the post, I guess. So yeah, that's one of them. I'll show you the rest. Got this one. sort of, yeah, there was this like mountain in the area that really stood out. And also I think it's almost like a landmark for the area, because just the features of this mountain really stands out. So I decided to paint this. And then this one. Yeah, so it's really drawn into the space. This one was actually a little island that was sitting out in the ocean. And I kept on coming back to this island for some reason. You know, I didn't go there in person because there was no way of getting there apart from like swimming across the ocean or by boat. But I was just really interested in that kind of rock that was just sitting out there. And then we got another mountain again with the space. I don't know, what do you guys think? It'd be interesting to know in the comments below. Another one. I tried to keep these really surreal and dreamlike and imaginative. And what I also found is that I was constantly going back to the same location to almost like paint the same detail and the same thing in the landscape over and over again. And I realized by doing this that there's actually lots of different ways you can reinterpret objects in the landscape. So even though some of them come from the same object or the same stones or mountains, each time I was painting it, I was finding a new way of painting it. So that was pretty interesting. And also a lot of it relates to like my own style that I often use in my artworks. So there's a lot of geometrics and line to break up the space and pull the eye into the distance and into the space that they're looking into. And that's another mountain. But then you've got these geometric lines running in between it to break up the space. Yeah, this is the island again in the middle of the ocean. I was just really drawn to this. It was like this lonely island just sitting out there in the ocean. But I was just constantly drawn to it because of its, I think because of the features and its form, and the same one again, but just in a different way. So yeah, that's the last one. So in total, there's 12 postcards that I created, and again, they will have a design on the back where you can write your personal message, and an address, and you can even place your stamp on there as well. So I thought these were really ideal. So you could either, write out your little message and then place it into the plastic bag, the plastic protective packaging, and then send that to like your friends or family. Or you could even, place the artwork into this envelope and do the same thing. So I thought I'd give some kind of options there. So just like that. And then you can, close it up and send that to your friends, family. So I just thought I'd add that just as a nice little feature to kind of finish them off. And also I think they look really nice on this brown paper. The brown envelope just makes them really kind of stand out. Yeah, I'm really happy with the way these turned out, and And with Mother's Day coming up, I guess these would make like a really nice gift. I was thinking, you could even, write a little personal message on there for your mother, and then, send it off to her. And if she's been to Iceland, that would be pretty amazing as well, seeing as these were made in Iceland, in Skagastrond. Who knows, it might bring some kind of memories. Yeah, so these postcards are now available for sale on my website at martinharmonart.com. So if you'd like one, I'll put the link in the description, and you can just head over to the shop and find the one that's right for you. So I'm going to be selling them individually, but also as a set of 12, because I also found out that they look really nice together as a group. So there's 2 different options there for you to, whether you want to purchase them individually or as a set. And I can also ship these out to anywhere in the world. So yeah, welcome to check out the link in the description below. Yeah, so if you like this video and would like to watch more videos like this, you're welcome to subscribe to my channel. My name is Martin Harmon. I'm an artist based in the UK, and in this channel you'll find videos ranging from educational art related topics, my views about the art world, the making of my artworks, art movies, and much more. And don't forget to hit the bell icon to be notified about future videos when I post them. Yeah, so that's a wrap for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I've really enjoyed showing you these postcards that I created in Skagastrond Iceland. But what about you guys? Have you been to Skagastrond in Iceland? It would be interesting to know in the comments below. Yeah, and don't forget to like this video if you've liked it. And if you've liked this video, I can recommend watching the next video called Artful Escape, Exploring Hotel Holt, Reykjavik's Art Hotel. And I'll put that one at the end of this. Yeah, and in other news, I'm really excited to let you guys know that I'm going to be doing an art exhibition in Bath in the UK, which is also coming up very soon. And I'll put that information as well in the link in the description below. But we're going to have paintings, ceramic art, and it's all going to be displayed in a nice gallery in the central heart of Bath. So if you're in the area, you're more than welcome to come along and check it out. It's going to be fun. Yeah, so that's a wrap for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed showing you these postcards, and I'm really happy with them. And yeah, I just really enjoyed the experience out there to travel and create something new, put that into the world to show you guys. Thank you very much. See you in the next one. Bye bye.